Number 10, Remonster. Okay, we're kicking things off with Remonster, a wild one that dropped in 2024. And honestly, it flew under the radar for most casual anime fans. But don't sleep on it. Our boy Tomokui Kanata dies in the real world and reincarnates as a goblin named Rue in a fantasy universe. Yeah, not your average isekai glow-up. But here's the twist. Every time Rue eats something, he gains their abilities. Basically, Goblin Kirby. This dude eats his way to power. Literally. Monsters, humans, magical beasts, Rue just chomps them up and becomes stronger. It's like watching a buffet turn into a god. Feats? He solos entire monster armies by himself and builds a goblin empire from scratch. I repeat, Goblin Empire. This is the only time you'll root for a goblin to win the whole damn game. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 9, Overlord. If you've ever logged into a game and thought, man, I wish I could just stay here forever, then Overlord is your spirit anime. Meet Ains Uwalgaon, formerly known as Momonga. He gets stuck in a dying VR MMO game, but instead of freaking out like a normal person, he shrugs and becomes the literal undead overlord of the entire world. He's a skeletal sorcerer with god-tier magic, an army of loyal NPCs turned loyal psychopaths, and no moral compass left. Ains casually deletes kingdoms like they're lagging in his server. His feats? One-shots heroes, manipulates nations, and mind controls enemies like it's child's play. And don't get me started on the scene where he pulls off time stop just to show mercy before vaporizing a dude. Mercy. From a lich. Number 8, Tugen Anki. Alright, now we're dipping into the Tugen Anki anime. This one's not as mainstream yet, but if it ever gets animated, it's gonna break the internet. The main character, Shiki Ichinose, is the descendant of Oni, as in actual Japanese demons, and the story is all about a hidden war between Oni and Momotaro bloodlines. Classic folklore, but cranked up to 100. Shiki is a walking rage bomb with monstrous strength, demonic aura, and insane regenerative power. Think Tokyo Ghoul's Kaneki, but with red hair and no chill. His biggest flex? Even when outnumbered and underestimated, he doesn't just fight to win, he fights to dominate. His blood manipulation technique is downright brutal. The art style? Gritty and bloody. Just how we like it. Number 7, that time I got reincarnated as a slime from goblins to slimes. Yep. Next up is Rimuru Tempest from Tensura. Imagine being a regular office worker, dying a lame death, then waking up as a blue slime, only to become a literal god by season 2. That's Rimuru. What starts off as wholesome monster world building turns into full-on slime supremacy. Rimuru absorbs enemies, mimics their powers, and gains the ultimate skill Raphael, who's basically Google Assistant if it could nuke nations. Feats? Rimuru resurrected an entire population, defeated a demon lord, and absorbed a true dragon, all while still being the most humble slime in anime history. Also, can we talk about how adorable he looks while committing war crimes? Love that for him. Number 6, Blue Exorcist. Now we're bringing in some classic demonic family drama with Rin Okumura from Blue Exorcist. Rin's just your average troublemaking teen who happens to be the literal son of Satan. Yep, full-on Nephilim energy, and he doesn't even know it at first. But once those blue flames activate, oh man, this guy slices demons like butter using the demon-slaying sword Kurikara. But it's not just brute strength. His power is hellfire, and that stuff burns souls. Feats? Stood toe-to-toe with Aimon and nearly went full berserk demon mode, yet managed to hang on to his humanity. That duality? Chef's kiss. It's like if Ichigo had Satan for a dad and had to go to Catholic school. Number 5, Noragami. Y'all might not have expected Yato on this list. I mean, he's goofy, broke, and does odd jobs for 5 yen. But don't let the tracksuit fool you. This man is a god of calamity. He's killed other gods, taken down monstrous spirits called phantoms, and has a body count that would make a shonen villain blush. Yato's greatest feat? Killing Rabo, another god of calamity, while barely tapping into his full power. He hides behind jokes and smiles, but the moment he picks up Yukini, his regalia sword, it's game over. Also, his backstory? Way darker than you'd expect. Noragami is like a comedy drama sandwich with an extra slice of tragedy. Number 4, Assassination Classroom Now. This one's a curveball. Koro-sensei from Assassination Classroom. You might be thinking, wait, isn't he a teacher? Yeah. A teacher who can fly at Mach 20, tank nuclear attacks, and outwit governments like it's child's play. Koro-sensei is a giant yellow octopus-looking being who once destroyed half the moon just to prove a point. The whole plot is about a class of kids trying to kill him before he does the same to Earth. But here's the twist. He's actually the most wholesome character on this list. He teaches, protects, and inspires his students while training them to assassinate him. Talk about emotional damage. Feats? Just being Koro-sensei. That's all. Number 3, Devilman Crybaby. Brace yourself. Devilman Crybaby is not for the faint of heart or the emotionally stable. Akira Fudo is a sweet, sensitive boy who gets possessed by a demon named Amon. But instead of losing his humanity, he becomes the fusion of man and demon, the Devilman. What follows is a descent into madness, love, betrayal, and humanity's darkest instincts. Akira's power is terrifying. Super speed, flight, insane strength, and when he rages, cities fall. His battle against other demons, especially Satan Ryo, is legendary and, yeah, soul-shattering. The ending will wreck you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Number 2, Hellsing Ultimate. Let's talk about the real king of darkness, Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate. This man is a vampire. But not just any vampire. He's the vampire. Alucard is so overpowered it's not even funny. He's basically immortal, has regeneration, shape-shifting, soul manipulation, shadow beasts, you name it. His feats? Taking down an army of Nazi vampires, battling Anderson, and literally getting stronger the more you try to kill him. There's one scene where he lets himself get killed just so he can absorb more souls and come back stronger. He's like a blood-soaked Uno reverse card. Watching Alucard in action is pure gothic horror meets action movie madness. Bless this anime. Number 1, Tokyo Ghoul. And finally, Kaneki Ken, our tragic, coffee-loving, poetry-reading king of trauma. Kaneki starts off as a bookworm college student who goes on one bad date and wakes up as a half-ghoul. From there, it's all downhill. And by downhill, I mean he becomes a walking massacre. We watch him evolve from victim to monster to legend. Every time Kaneki dies, he comes back more brutal, more unhinged, more ghoulish. His feats? Surviving literal torture, going berserk against Jason, becoming the one-eyed king, and turning into a full-on dragon. Yeah, a dragon made out of Kagune. Tokyo Ghoul went full Evangelion by the end. And let's be real, when Unravel hits in episode 1, goosebumps. Every time. So there you have it. 10 anime where the main character is basically a monster in disguise, whether physically, mentally, or spiritually. Some of them want peace, others want blood, but all of them? Absolutely overpowered. Let me know in the comments, who's your favorite monstrous MC? Did I miss anyone? Maybe Ichigo? Eren Yeager? Yuji Itadori? This list could easily go top 20. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more top-tier anime takes, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next on Emiverse Anime. Catch y'all next time, and remember, sometimes the monster is the hero we need.